Um, we're about to get into episode 3 of Homegirl, I Need Love. Happy Thursday to everyone entering the chat. This is a podcast, but we are live. Today's message is all about stop self-sabotage, and that's what we're going to get into. Welcome, Zodic. Welcome, Smalls. Welcome, Prince Peru. Yes, Jan with the plan. We got to plan it out, you know? Part of today's discussion will also go into what self-sabotage is, okay? So I don't want you guys to think this is just going to be a rant. I'm going to also teach you what it is. Welcome. I want to start off by saying, hey, what's going on, everybody? January Flowers here, your favorite homegirl. And we are up to episode 3 with Homegirl, I Need Love. Before we go into today's message, which is all about stop self-sabotage, we're going to roll into what self-sabotage is. We're going to start off with this. Just say it 3 times with me. I am enough. I've done enough, and I'm moving on. I am enough. I've done enough, and I'm moving on. I am enough. I've done enough, and I'm moving on. Let's get into this tea. Before we go into today's message, I do want to start off by mentioning me. Your homegirl has opened up a mini merch shop. So if you are interested in that, you can check that out. Okay, we're going to go into the message. I want to start off by saying I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. And what made me think about this subject? Well, when I first learned what self-sabotage was, I said, oh my gosh. Because even though people do it and people do it on a daily, some people don't even know what self-sabotage is, okay? So that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with what is it? So let's get into it. It's okay to choose you over them. I just want to say that for someone. Whether you're on a live now or listening on a replay, it's okay to choose you over them. And also, I think someone needs to hear this. Get some good sleep tonight. Get some good rest for all those who have been working hard, neglecting themselves. Get some good rest tonight. Stop people pleasing. We have not moved on from that. Stop it. Stop people pleasing. Release them and protect your peace. Let's get into it. So just, if you have done any of these things, don't think that this is judgment. This is a judgment-free zone, okay? I'm about to go into some descriptions on what self-sabotage is, okay? Please understand that it's just to make everyone aware. And I'll actually be transparent and let you all know which of these I'm, guilty of. But I'm just going to read a few of these off, okay? Signs of self-sabotage include avoiding people and situations that make you uncomfortable. I know a lot of people think a part of taking your power back is I'm avoiding these situations. I'm not going to go the places they usually go, da 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 da, which is a part of keeping your peace. I think in the early stages of people, self awareness when you finally notice the snakes in the grass, you want to avoid the energies, true, but you don't want to sabotage yourself. If this is if this is a place, let's say a job or family, if it is a job, you know you may not be able to just up and leave immediately. You got to line it up. You got to set things up for yourself so that you can get out of the situation. Okay, avoiding people and situations that make you uncomfortable. Okay, another one, staying within your comfort zone and avoiding change. That's a huge one that I can say I'm guilty of as well. Staying within your comfort zone and avoiding change. Why is it so easy to stay comfortable? At least for some of us, it's because you haven't always felt safe. When you find that comfort, you feel better. You see what I'm saying? So I'm in my comfort zone. A lot of people have said that. But the thing is, when you find your good zone, don't start to avoid change. And I can throw myself into the mix. Look at me. The channel got popular from baddies. We can be honest. I know I can. But I got comfortable in covering their tea. I said, Jen, challenge yourself. Start speaking on what you really like. You know what I'm saying? Do change. I got too comfortable with them girls. I started switching it up a little bit. You gotta, don't self sabotage. Another one, setting goals that are too low to ensure your success. Now, I know we're all people who want to be the best at everything. I mean, it's in human nature. You know what I'm saying? I want to be good at this if I try it. If I attempt this meal, I want to be good at it. When I go to please my partner, I want to be the best in the game. But you don't want to set your bar so low that you already know you won. That's like, let's say playing chess with a baby. You know you got that. You know what I'm saying? Don't set yourself up. You already know what you can do. That's like me saying, Jan, your goal for the week is to recap baddies. I already know I can do that. It's an easy win. But what if the goal was to recap baddies, but look for that deeper detail? Look for that scope that isn't necessarily being talked about. What's behind the veil? You gotta set things for yourself that I won't say necessarily will um, keep you where you are, but you already know you're good at it. There's nothing wrong with doing things to make you feel good. Oh, I knew I was good at that. Good. Well, what if you leveled up? What if you're really good at doing, let's say, word puzzles or physical puzzles? Oh, I'm good at that. I'm good at that. Then level up. Start doing the 4D puzzles with the blocks, the big blocks outside. Level up. I'm good at this, but how could I level up? Whether it's you reading a book, how can I do this better? How could I learn that? Level up. You're already good at this. What's next? Another one, creating conflict with romantic partners, loved ones, friends, and coworkers. Oh, so I don't know if anyone on the live or on a replay has ever created conflict. And it could have been off the strength of you were bored, you just wanted to rile a few feathers. I know I was wrong, but if I cause enough chaos, other people are saying, that's self sabotage. What do you create? And this is you create conflicts with romantic partners, loved ones, friends, coworkers for what? At the end of the day, the people may not know in the moment where the chaos came from, but do you think once the storm settles, they won't leave you? If these are people you care about, why do self sabotage? I was bored. I needed something to do. But at the end of the day, when everything is revealed, and it's always revealed. Let me tell you something. It may not be revealed in that moment. You done got away with it for years. But when it is revealed, you have to sit in that you did that. You caused that. You have to rest in that. It's done. You did it. Whether that loved one leaves now, that romantic partner leaves now. Your friends have left now. Your coworkers are done with you. You wanted to create conflict. That's self-sabotage long term. Another sign is trying to control others, y'all. We gonna get into this deep. Trying to control others. Come on now, y'all. Come on. Trying to control others. I want to give some shout outs. Welcome, Mia. Welcome, Dwayne. Hey, Alec. Yeah, we got to talk about it. Alex said, I'm so guilty of always in my comfort zone. Just level up. Like, if you're a track star and you know you can, do this certain speed, why not try to push yourself to go a little further? And it's not even something you have to make public, y'all. This stuff I'm saying isn't stuff you have to make public. Do this for you if you're a great artist, seamstress, you know how to do somebody's head. Just try to, let's say you are a hairstylist and you're really, really good at this style, this style, this style. But when someone asks you a certain style, you may have said, man, I can't do that, man. Why don't you go home in your personal time and try it out? You don't have to make it public that you're trying it. You level up on your own time. Think of it like a game, like a video game. There's some people who want to show people, I leveled up to this level. I'm at level 99. Now, if you just keep that to yourself, long term, you level 99. And when you got pop up on them, they didn't learn. You level 99. You didn't level up behind the scenes. A lot of things you do are not for others. It's for you. A new language. Going into that gym. Choosing to remove this from your diet. You ain't let nobody know. You ain't need to. Start doing stuff for you. It's your home, girl. Do it for you. Do it for you. Who else you gonna do it for? And now we got to get into this one. Trying to control others. Oh, this one is deep, y'all. Mind you, we still at the beginning of the lie for real, but this one is heavy. Trying to control others. I don't know if there's any parents in the chat who can maybe help us out. I know they say parents have to find a good balance of control and love, I guess, when it comes to raising children. But the thing is, trying to control people is not just a parental thing. It can happen in romantic relationships, friendships, at the job. Trying to control people is a sign of self-sabotage. Why? Because unlike an animal, what you try to control when you're teaching a dog how to use the bathroom, you're teaching a cow, to eat the grass or whatever. When you try to control another human in that moment, they may not know. But I promise you, it will be a day where the person thinks that this isn't right. And you trying to control them is self-sabotage in a big way. Because some people may leave, but some people may want to match you. And I'm being so for real. What was I doing? You played on that, you played on the emotions. We say in the streets, you played on the top. You see what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, in a moment, a lot of people don't know. But I'm telling y'all, when the script is flipped and they realize what happened, you was trying to control me. You was trying to, manipulate me. The most positive outcome in those is to let someone go when you know you did them wrong. Oh, so-and-so just stop talking to me. All right, I'm gonna just let them go. But if you keep trying to put that leash back on them, that harness back on them, and to bring them back in, hey, whatever come your way gonna come. I had to learn that as well. It's crazy. When I was younger, I thought this was the way you move through life, by trying to control people and relationships and stuff. That's not how you do stuff. That's not love. And it's honestly you trying to step into the place of a source or a creator, if you guys believe in it. You cannot do that. Even with small children. You know what people say with babies? They say, what they say with babies? They say, oh my goodness, you can already see their personality. Y'all ever heard that? You can already see their personality. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this from my own experience. Oh, we getting deep, y'all. Have you ever seen a small child? This may not be somebody you see every day, full of life, bright, hopeful, this and that. And one day you see them and they almost look gray, like the light has been dimmed in them. Someone's trying to control them. And that's the thing. This is why I said on one of my lives, I hid my light because I saw people trying to dim it. With small children, it's not too much we can do. You just got to hope it ain't all the way burned out because that's really how dark energy starts. It's not to say people can't get out of it. If it's a way, if it's meant, they will get out of it. But I'm telling you, some people's lights have been dimmed very young. So as they grow up, they don't get this and that. They don't get. They just gonna keep moving through the pain, through the chaos. The chaos is familiar to me. The calm is unusual. The chaos is what's familiar to me. And this calm is unusual. Some people don't understand it. Coming into a room peaceful, water sounds, plants thriving. They don't understand that. Have you ever gotten into a car with someone? You may not have seen this person for a long time. And the first thing they do is turn the music up so loud that not even you or them can talk. I'm familiar with chaos. I don't understand the calm. Stop trying to control people. Another sign of self-sabotage is attempting to gain others' approval. Good thing we just talked about the youth, now that's a deep one. I gotta say that one might be generational, but it may not be because I do meet younger and younger people who are aware of this. Attempting to gain others' approval. I didn't do this for me, I did this for you. I didn't get this job for me, I got the job for you. I didn't get these shoes for me, I got these shoes for you. I didn't lose this weight for me, I lost this weight for you. When do you say I lost this weight for me? I got these shoes for me. I decluttered my space for me. Stop seeking other people's approval. I promise you, you'll never get it. I promise you, you'll never get it. What is it for someone to say, oh, okay? That was weird. I promise you, that's what they'll say later. That was weird. They did all that for me. Wow. Do it for you. And even if you want to play in somebody's face, oh yeah, I lost all that weight so I could be around y'all. Lie. You lost that weight for yourself. Play in their face like they're playing yours. Do it for you. Stop seeking other people's approval. I used to be that type. Oh yes. Doing this and that, straightening my hair, damaging my hair, trying to, wear contacts and this and that so I could bone straight hair, showing this and that, doing this and that. That wasn't me. When I know I don't mind wearing glasses. I don't mind waking up and picking out my hair and wearing my ass. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. That's why I say it's a generational, but like I said, some young people don't people please. They not gonna people please for you. They themselves. And that's what I love about this new generation I'm starting to notice. And my generation is getting it. But that's what I love because, I feel like people pleasing is going away. Small said, a lot of people always think by controlling someone means that that's the only way you can handle things. Call keep things in order is obsessive. I'm okay, Smalls. Yeah, it is obsessive. People are obsessed with you. Like the video, subscribe if you are new, and share with others who you feel like can relate to today's message. They are obsessed with you. Everyone who can hear my voice right now, do you know you are an obsession to someone? I promise you. I promise you. There is someone who wants to control you. I can't tell you I know who it is in my life. You have to know who it is in yours. And I promise you, that person you're thinking of and you want to say, no, no, I couldn't be them. Why not? Why couldn't it be them? They wanted it to be you. They wanted you to be their energetic sacrifice. You do it. Why we gotta do it? You do it. Start saying no. Another one, making excuses. Making excuses is the biggest self-sabotage. If you know you have a goal every week to go to the gym, let's say you had a really good day. Man, my day was so good, I might just go ahead and skip the gym. Why? Because my day was so good. You only go to the gym when you have bad days? Well, you know it helped me break stress and da, 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 da. Then why don't you retrain your body to start doing things when you feel good? You had a good day today. Still do what you gotta do. Don't make no excuses. Still do what you gotta do. Maybe once a week you do your little detox. You want to skip a day. Why? Because I've been doing so good, then keep doing it. So you can keep feeling good about it. Once a week, maybe you clean a certain desk or your kitchen, whatever, twice a week. I want to skip a day. For what? Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Stop making excuses. What is an excuse? You don't want to do it, just say that. I don't want to do it. Don't make up a reason. Just say that I don't want to do it. So now you don't even got no excuse. Start saying no. Stop training your body to do that. Because whether y'all believe it or not, you train yourself how to handle stuff. You really do. Stop making excuses. Just say no. Well, I ain't doing that. Maybe I did have a good day today and I always go to the gym today. I ain't doing that, but guess what? I'm not gonna make an excuse about it. Maybe I'm gonna pick it back up tomorrow. I ain't doing that. Whether y'all just want to say that, I ain't doing that. Don't put no excuse on it. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, I can't do no. Oh, no. Nope. I don't even want your body to get used to doing that. I don't even want your body to get used to that. Nope. You do not make excuses because you do not self-sabotage. All you have to say is no. I'm not interested. Well, no is a complete sentence. So you could just say no, whether to yourself or others. No. Stop making excuses. Taking actions that don't match your values and goals. Taking actions that don't match your values or goals. What are your values? What do you value? And what is your goal? And what you do, does that sabotage your values and goals? For me personally, this is a deep one because half of y'all know I don't favor what's going on over at the Zeus Network, but the goal I was going for, I feel like I've reached in a sense that I brought awareness to what was going on. You see what I'm saying? Now, moving forward, would continuously doing this be self-sabotage? Well, see, I got to look into that. I'm not off the slate, y'all. I'm in this arena with y'all. Like I'm learning this as well. All this stuff is we're learning this. That's why I'm sharing it with y'all. What type of activity is self-sabotage? Well, think about it like this. You've been doing so good. You've been eating your vegetables, your fruits. You done took so much out your diet. Self-sabotage is you going to that place, getting that food you don't need, getting that candy you don't need, getting that juice you don't need when you already know what you've been doing. And the thing is, you already started it. That's the thing. That's why it's called sabotage. You already started removing it from your food. Da, 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 da. Whether it's somebody you around, whether it's somebody who want to gift you something. Oh, I know you've been doing this and that, girl, but I need this cake and I want to. That's a sign too. Smile on your face all day, playing in your face. People know what you. No, I don't eat that stuff. Why you keep offering me that stuff? I don't eat that. I don't like that. You got to pay attention to that stuff. A person who hears you, you only have to say it once. You don't have to keep telling me that you're on a diet. January, I told you I don't eat that stuff, but I keep offering you negative, nasty things. Your homegirl ain't listening. But if you told me one good time and you noticed that I didn't remove this, I'm bringing you glasses of water and salad. I heard you the first time. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing in life. People swear, oh, I hear you. I heard you. But not everybody wants to move accordingly. But that's a sign that if they're not making room for you, you've been forcing a space for yourself. If they're not making room for you, you've been forcing I'm telling y'all, family, relationships, friends, jobs. You know what it is. We know what it is. All of us has felt it, that tingle finger, that tingling feeling when you walk into the room like everybody been talking. Oh, you only eat this and that. Oh, we don't got it. We don't got it. So I don't know what you gonna do. Oh, it's no problem. I can leave. This is your life. Everyone else is a featured guest. This is your life. Everyone else is a featured guest, and you have to move accordingly. Some people want to put you in a supporting role. Some people want to put you in a cameo spot, child. You don't accept that, you're the star. You're the head chick in charge. Or you the head dude in charge. You hear what I'm talking about it? I wanted to say the hard words, but I ain't gonna say that. You in control of your life. Why would you give somebody else the pen and a piece of paper to write the script for your life? Jan, I don't know which way to go sometimes. I don't know what to do to next for help. Who I'm supposed to ask if you saying don't trust nobody? Yell it out. Send me help. I need to know where to go next. You got to pay attention. Not every answer comes from another human, but you got to pay attention. You could get a piece of paper that fall in front of your foot that has a message on it. I'm going to tell you something. What was it? It was a sale. It was a sale sign, and the paper was flying right, and it fell on my leg. So I opened it up the paper. What the first thing it said? It said, "Get ready. Good things are on the way." Now, mind you, that's a for sale paper. I could have looked at that as, okay, they got the food on sale, the clothes on sale, okay. But that's what I looked at that as. It's a deal in front of you. But this could also mean that good things are on the way, sis. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna say it out their mouth, but this piece of paper falling on you just said it. Y'all gotta open your mind. Not everything is gonna come from another human. You gotta know this stuff. Now, some people say numbers. I don't know. I see too many numbers. I don't know about that, but I know some people do say numbers. I try to see what's understandable to me. You know what I'm saying? Like we all on different levels in life. I gotta move with what I understand. And if random stuff falling on me and I'm seeing random stuff and it be messages, y'all, like I never used to like in the past, I would have just kicked that piece of paper off of me. Get off of me, man, get off me. You know what I'm saying? But I decided to pick it up and I saw that it said something. Small said, true life is the best experience. Most people need to make it their business to truly learn from it. Yes, life is like, oh, first of all, it seems like it never ends. And it's like it's always another lesson. Whether it's finding out who phony, who fake, finding out who you are. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I done found stuff about me I never knew. And that I was always told I was bad at. Let me give y'all this tea. Some of y'all may have seen this in some of my videos. I may put in a hula hoop clip, a hula hoop this and that. When I was growing up, I always told you can't hula hoop. I don't even know why you doing that. You can't hula hoop. You know what I'm saying? They used to always say this and that. I'm gonna say what 1920. I picked up a hula hoop again, and I was so nervous, y'all. I was like, "Oh my god!" Everybody always tell me this and that. Now, mind you, this happens a lot throughout my life, but I'm just using this example. Do y'all know when I picked up that hula hoop, everybody at my job was like, "Oh my god, da 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 da, this and that." So I started the hula hoop in a lobby, hula hooping and this and that. And shout out to Monet and Chris. They made me a custom hula hoop, y'all. I remember the job they gave me this make pretend trophy and stuff like that. But this is just an example. Somebody could have seen something in you and told you it ain't for you. Oh no, no, don't do that. You don't need to do that. Oh no, don't do that. Don't go talk to them. No, don't try that. No, go do it. Because the thing is, if I would have picked up the hula hoop and still was bad, who's to say I couldn't have just went to a class, met a new group of people, still bad at hula hooping, found out I'm better at yoga. Da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? From just trying it out, whole time your homegirl was good at hula hooping. And it's something else they always said I wasn't good at, but child, you gotta believe in yourself. No one else yourself. You hear me? Any applause, gratification, smile, certificate, whatever, anything else you get outside of you is just an add on. You have to congratulate yourself. You have to applaud yourself. You have to jump up and down for you. Boast about you. You know what I'm talking about it? And it's not saying don't boast on others and this and that. You follow your heart, but protect your peace. And if you know what's for you is meant for you, keep it for you. Till you find the people that's gonna love on you the way you need to be loved. Keep it to yourself. If you know the person toxic, negative, why would you tell them everything good that's happening for you, man? You match them. What's going on with you? Same thing. Yup, same thing for me. Same, yup, same. Match them. Match them. Another one, comparing yourself to others. I guess we kind of did that one. Stop comparing yourself to other people and stop comparing your successes to other people's success. What's meant for you is gonna be for you and move in its time. Do y'all know the actress? I want to say Cicely Tyson. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt like I heard her say this when she was here. That she got her start in the industry, I think, in her 40s. And of course, she rode it up until, the end of her days. But you know what someone told me? This is when I was in college, y'all. He told everybody in that classroom, he said, if you aren't already signed to a deal and this and that, he said, you're never gonna make it. And he said that like the first day in class because this class was like a theater class or whatever, right? He said, if you're not already signed, da, 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 da," he said, you're not making it. He said, this class is just for a grade. He open mouth said that to us. And of course, you know me, I've always been a clap back type of girl. So when he said that in my mind, I said, I'm going to prove this ninja wrong. I said, I'm going to prove this mother sucker wrong. And that's always been an internal thing with me. When I was younger, I used to vocalize that, nope, I'm going to keep trying. But then I started to keep it to myself because I think things work out better when you do it for yourself. I just want to give a shout out to that professor and say that I know you said what you said, but how about this one? If you don't give up on yourself, you can be anywhere you want to be. I don't even know why some of these teachers, I think I told you about another teacher that was wild. Why these people are put in position to lead young minds. It doesn't make sense. Why would I lead a class saying if you don't already have your deal, you're not gonna child, stop comparing your success to other people's success. Stop comparing your success or yourself to other people. You are not them. You are a one of one. I cannot come to you and say, can I get your clone? It's only one of you. Focus on being you. You see what I'm saying? What do you like? You know what you like? Oh, but Jan, it's not popular to like that. It's not, who cares? It does not matter. It's you. You see what I'm saying? You're different. You don't, the thing is, think about it. If everybody the same, think about it like this. Everybody the same, right? Everybody the same, then you coming in. Everybody say, oh, my hobby is shopping. Everyone say my hobby shopping. But let's say your hobby could be, what's it called? Determining what type of rocks came from what type of location. Now, mind you, you don't want to say nothing because you spent your summer outside collecting rocks while the fashion girls were shopping and going on trips. So now you don't want to say that you was out in the forest all summer doing this and that. Why? Because when you said it, everybody started laughing. But the thing is, you didn't laugh. And even some of those people who were laughing thought it was cool. I would say still be you. When I talk about it, still be you. I've had experiences like that. I remember I had an experience like that on a job. They was talking about all this stuff, right? And luckily at this time I did go on a vacation and I said I love to sunbathe. Now for those who don't know me, I am a woman of color, yes. So they said sunbathe. They said, why would you do that? Now this came from multitudes of shades and ethnicities. They said sunbathe, why would you do that? You already died. This is people open mouth saying this to me. You already dark. What you want to sit out in the sun for? Mind you, they don't know me. You know me. I could have just popped off or anything like that. I said I love to do it and I'll always do it. They just didn't understand it. They just knew challenging me was gonna make me say, "Oh, you're right. I guess I don't need to." It isn't that. Absolutely not. Just because you don't think I need to doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. And then certain people in the class was like, "Well, I know I need to, but she definitely doesn't." Trying to crack a joke. What's funny? I love myself and I love to bake under the sun. It feels good to me. And yes, I was told as a child, don't go out in the sun, don't stand in the sun. It's all programming. It's programming. And then for that, those people in class that feel like it's okay to make you see what I'm saying? Even that's programming. But the thing is, I know who I am. And I could have cleared all four people at once. But I had to think this is a training and they think they're smart. I want to tell y'all this. At the end of the training, the people who they pick go to different locations. The people who aren't picked, they say they want to re-enroll them again. All I'm gonna say is I was placed somewhere and some people had to enroll again. You don't know people. And I feel like the fact that I didn't clap back, even how maybe they wanted to, always keep a smile on my face with people. They don't even understand it. Some people have said the worst things to me, y'all, and you know I smile at them. The smile scares them more than the anger. That's the freaky part. I learned that young. People will say the most nasty things to you, talked about my height, my skin tone, my hair texture, and I just smile. I don't need to, compare my existence to you. You're different, and so am I. But the difference is I value what I've been through. I've learned to value me when you wanted to devalue my existence. I value me. I don't need to do what you did to get your success because that was for you. And it's not to take away your success. We're happy you're successful, but don't negate or downplay our success as well. Because the fact that some people chose to go to a 9 to 5, chose to get into hobbies versus running the streets, versus scamming, versus doing this and that. I'm a success every day, if you think about it, because I'm choosing to not go that straight line, not go that way that they wanted us to go. Don't compare your story to someone else. Like I keep telling y'all, you are the star. Everyone else is a featured guest. You are the blueprint. Only you have gone through what you've gone through. You would have to tell me your story. Do you know why? Because you went through it. I didn't go through it. Just like with me, y'all didn't go through it. Don't compare yourself to other people, especially your journey. Okay, here's another one. Social withdrawal or isolation. This is me as well, and this is a tricky one, especially when you're first getting out of self-sabotaging and things like that. Social withdrawal or isolation. Who's guilty of that? Yep, JC, Smalls. Who's guilty of that? What Small says, everyone is special with their own unique experience in their own way. No one is better than the next because what that person knows is other things that they don't know and that the next person would. Yes, that's why I wish the whole world was a community because, like, it's so much that each of us individually. The world is so weird. I'm never going to get over saying that. It really is. Each person, even from the smallest child to the oldest adult, we all know something because we all seen it differently. We all look, all 20 of us could go into a movie theater. All 20 of us could come out and give a review. Yes, it will be similarities, but I promise you, we all saw it differently. This is gonna be one of the last ones, and then we're gonna go into um let me see. Okay, since we spent about 30 minutes talking about what is self-sabotage, we could go into how to stop, okay? Ways to help you stop self-sabotage. Another one is risky behaviors, such as gambling or, romantic partners. Self-sabotage could be risky behaviors. Risky behavior. If you know you're not good with holding your alcohol and you consume a lot of alcohol when you go out, risky behavior. If you know you don't know this person's status in a bedroom and you go in unprotected, risky behavior. If you know you have an allergy and you still eat it anyway, risky behavior. Don't self-sabotage yourself if it's avoidable. If you know you don't like crowds, swarms of people, don't go. Also, let's stop with the negative self talk. Negative self talk, criticisms of yourself. Have you guys ever heard someone say, I don't care what people say about me because I say the worst things to myself? I used to be one of those people real bad because I would want to beat people to the punch, especially being community, you know, being of color, you know, not being wealthy, you know. You would already load up the reads that they're gonna give you. And sometimes it would be funny because sometimes their reads will be reads I gave myself, but it's not funny. Negative self-talk is not funny. Resisting change is not funny. Poor self-care, let me tell you something. Poor self-care is not funny. And if you improve self-care, like I always tell people, whatever fragrance you like, whether it's fruit, vegetable, whatever, go find that fragrance. Even if you don't want, if you say, Jan, I don't like no fragrance, they have shampoos and body washes like that now. They have toothpastes like that now. They have facial, skincare routines like no scented. It's stuff you can do to spruce yourself up, and you'll be surprised. Get yourself that candle, light that candle, and go do your thing in the bathroom. Start your little skin routine. I can't do that because da da da. Why can't you? Oh, because those kind of people do it. You do it too. Man, I don't want to do. Yes, you do. You're just angry. Do it. Get your bubble bath. Get your skin thing. Find out what you like. Find out who you are. You already heard who they think you are. Do you accept it or will you reject it? Because they feel like they know who you are. Don't take care of yourself. Bad skin, bad odor. Ooh, ooh, child. Bad eating, bad emotions, bad sex. Ooh, child. Pour into yourself. Pull back your sex. Pull back your money. Pull back your energy and pour it into you. Get yourself one of the little what they say, the little kits or whatever. Get yourself something you like. Get yourself something you like, y'all. Go smell it. Go to the stores you never went into because you ain't want. Because yeah. Go in there. Order it offline. Amazon will give it to you. They'll give it to you if you buy it. You know what I'm saying? Just go get it. And you'll feel real good too, because you did it for yourself. So we do have a song of the week. Yeah, thank y'all. Hey Mills. So we do have a song of the week. I want y'all to check out if you have not already. I Believe in Me by Lisa Lopez. Add that to your playlist. Now, since we spoke a little bit about that, what does your idea of self-love look like to you? That's what I want y'all to think about. What does your most high vibrating, loving self look like? Just put it in your mind. You wrapped in love, smelling good, got on your face. What does that look like to you? And I want y'all to hold that image and go for that image. What does self love look like to you? Because now that I've been pouring into me, y'all, I see what self love look like. It look good. It's like a glow. it look good because you pouring your energy into you. And it's to the point, look, y'all, it's to the point people will say they don't even recognize you. You ain't changed nothing but your energy. You poured your energy into you. People will say, I didn't know it was you. So many people have been stopping me recently, whether it's at the job, whether it's in the neighborhood, because I guess they're the only ones that's really gonna see it. But they've been saying, I don't even, I didn't even know that was you. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's a change, y'all. I can't even explain it because I don't see what they see. To me, it's me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they see, but even this one lady at my job was like, she was a little, taken back. It took me coming up to talk to her because I was like, I wonder why she looks scared. And I came over there and I was like, hey girl. And she was like, oh my goodness. She said, I really didn't know if that was you or not. I was like, what? She said, I saw you earlier and I just didn't know if it was you. But I'm telling y'all, that's called self love pouring into yourself. When you walk around with a big smile on your face off of you dancing, you doing what you got to do off of you. Some people are not used to seeing it. Before we move on to ways to improve, at this point in your life, can you recognize self sabotage? I want y'all to think about that. Find out how to switch off negative talk, self sabotage, and behaviors that stop us from achieving our dreams. We're about to go into this. Before we do, I want to thank everyone who is currently on the live. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, and I hope you are receiving what you need to receive from this. So, we're going to name a few tips, okay? I already said pouring into your self care. But what about this one? Look before you leap. Look before you leap. A way to not self sabotage. When you go into looking for a new place of employment, a new place to live, or a new place to go to school, you look into, do they offer the program you like? Is this in your price range? Look before you leap. Make sure you're not setting yourself up, okay? In the words of Meatball, scope the scenery. That's a way to not self sabotage. Another way to not self sabotage, set meaningful goals. But look, I'm going to add to this because I just wrote set meaningful goals. I want to add something to this. When you set a goal, make sure it's something you're going to put action behind it. If you have a goal of losing 10 pounds, then you know you need to put action behind losing 10 pounds. Take the food out, go to the gym, whatever. Start walking more. If you know what I'm saying, set a goal and know you're going to put action behind it. Say, I'm going to clean out the closet, I'm going to declutter the bathroom. But you know you're going to put action behind it, y'all. Don't set goals that can just sit. And I'm being serious. In this life, to cause attraction, you need action. You see what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to set goals that you're going to sit on, something that you can put action behind now. You see what I'm saying? And it got to be meaningful to you. I can't even tell y'all what it is. I don't know, but I know what will be meaningful to me. You have to know what's meaningful to you and put a little bit of action behind it. What you want for yourself, huh? You got to be willing to do that. Meaningful goals. Live with intention. It goes back to your values. What do you value? Now, this one, I know some people may feel, laughable. But what if you befriend yourself? What if you become your own best friend? And I know some people like, how do I do that? How do I befriend myself? Do you know yourself? If you sat in a room with no phone, in complete silence, no TV. It's just a blank room, just you in there. And you have to sit with you and your thoughts. Is that a comfortable idea or is that scary? You have to nurture yourself. Um, Even though we are adults, you have to heal your childlike self. Not everyone, it's a lot of people though. And you gotta treat yourself as if you're your parent all over again. And I say maybe for me, do it for me, I had to do it for a good year. But get yourself the stuff you would want. Do what you would want to do. I'm telling y'all, you have to heal that part of you and you learn. I started drawing again. I stopped drawing for like a long time because I got really, I wasn't pouring into myself. And then when I saw a coloring book, I said, let me just get it. It was childish. I picked it up, got it, brought it home, colored in it a little bit. But then I said, let me start sketching this way. And so I got a pack of blank papers and just started drawing and sketching stuff too, right? I had to heal something back then to level it up now. Come on, y'all. You gotta be your own friend. That's as simple as knowing what you like to eat, knowing what you like to drink, knowing what you like to clean yourself with, your body. It shouldn't be a at the beginning. What you need to clean yourself up with, what you like to snack on. These are things you would know if you were your friend. Befriend yourself. Be kind to yourself too. Stop self sabotage. Develop a gentle, accepting attitude towards yourself by acknowledging your emotions and past mistakes as part of your human experiences. You know what I say, and I still catch myself saying it as good as yesterday. Oh, I know I'm annoying. I need to stop saying it because the people who said I was annoying, they are. Yeah, that's right. I can't affirm that because then I accept that. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand what people thought was annoying about you. The fact that you listen to other people, the fact that you would give your last to others, the fact that you peep a deeper detail in life. Oh, you're so annoying. And because you're always around these people, you just accept it. Oh, yeah, I'm an annoying type. Like, I used to just introduce myself like that because that's what people always said. Exes, ex family, ex friends. But for some reason, it's a small group of people who don't think that. As I've gone through life, so many people didn't understand the things I said or the belittlement of self. They looked at me as if it was odd and like I didn't get it, but I get it now. Because when other people bring me that energy, I see it in them. I'm telling y'all, when you start pouring into yourself, you can see other people who aren't. I can see other flunkies, no shade. I can see other yes women, yes men. And it's like, I want to save them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just want to wake y'all up a little piece, but I know we all got to get it in our own time because you couldn't tell me nothing. 3, 4 years ago, I might would have knocked you if you would have said, Jan, these people ain't this. Jan, these people ain't that. Jan, I might would have run the rumble with y'all. Get in the field with it because I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? You got to let people find it on their own. But the thing is, it doesn't mean not try because a lot of people I've told things to, and whether or not they understand it now, I promise you, it'll be months or whenever later because this has happened as well. Someone will send me a message and say, Jan, you remember that conversation we had about da 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 da? You told me to do da 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 da. You said stop telling people da 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 da. Look what happened. So many people come back and tell me that. And you know what I say? I say, yeah. And put the 100 emoji. Because get this, I don't want nothing from you. I wanted you to step into your light. You stepping into what's for you helps me without you giving anything to me. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do is helping this world a different way. Maybe all I was supposed to do was tell you to do it. I ain't telling you to do something so I can get it. Oh yeah, girl, go do, and then make sure you get. No, you help people while you focus on doing your thing. What's meant for you will double back, even if it's just them saying, "Girl, I made it." You know what I'm saying? Befriend yourself. It's a part of your human experience. Even if you feel like, Jen, how can I be friends with myself? I don't even like myself. You gotta start there. Why don't you like you? Do you not like you, or do the people around you not like you? Even if, like, look at that. Some people say I ain't around nobody. It's on social media. What if you just made a whole new page? Maybe them people there before wasn't for you. I've even been thinking about doing that, just deleting the whole thing and just rebuild. Who's for you will be for you. Who isn't, they gonna fall off anyway, Pooh. Pooh. Even a tree loses branches. Come on now. But you gotta stay deep rooted. You gotta know who you are. I'm gonna add something to that for y'all. Embrace your strengths. That's gonna be good when you befriend yourself. Like me, I know I can crack a joke or two. So I can say, girl, you funny. Y'all know what y'all good at. You know what I'm saying? Promote yourself, even if you're just saying it. Well, I know I can do this and this. Well, I'm not. Yes. Amp yourself up. Focus on the things you know you're good at and you enjoy. hmm Golden Child said you got to get back to where you were before the world got to you. Yeah, because the world will change. The world has molded all of us in different ways. But if you were able to hold on to a piece of your childlike self or your mental from back then, not the whole thing, because you got to grow up, but just your outlook on life, it can be a lot better than just being dumb, because that's what it can do. Sarone said the problem is with most people is that they always want to do monkey see, monkey do. Everybody want to do, everyone else do. Yeah, that's what we call it. Monkey see, monkey do. They want to get into the circus of it all. But you know what's interesting about a circus, y'all? It's always people performing in a circus, right? And then you got people in the audience who enjoy the show. And you got the ticket masters, the people who take the money for the show. And then it's a few people outside looking at the tent, wondering what's going on in there. And then you got another group of people outside the tent that's walking past. See the tent, but keep walking. Everybody not supposed to be in that show. That monkey see, monkey do is performative. They have an audience. Ticketmasters, people at the door taking money. Your homegirl in the garden walking up the street. We see the tent, we gonna keep it bopping. Not only that, what's the tent for? Remove the tent. Showcase what's happening. We in a garden with it. We out front with it. Show off. You see what I'm saying? Do you? That's the beautiful thing about a garden. There's so much different stuff in it. Fruit, vegetables, succulents. You see what I'm saying? A garden can't bloom with one seed. You have to spread seeds and just some of them small, some gonna grow big. You know what I'm saying? It's a garden. Who wants a garden with all one type of? Now people do have it. People have bushes and gardens with just all roses or something, and it just all red rose, just red rose. But you know what I noticed? And I seen this recently, a couple of days ago when I was around Gwen Oak. Um, it was a red garden, right? All red roses and stuff like that. Do you know it was one white rose that bloomed in? The owner said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go snip that one because I need them all red." I said, "But it looks beautiful." That one grew out differently. I said, leave it alone. Now I don't know if she still left it, but I know when I was there, she said, yeah, she could see the beauty in it. It's different. It ain't do you no harm, except would it bloom differently? Mm, y'all better stop playing. Sharon said, and it depends on what entertainment it is too, child. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. Hey, Mr. P. I ain't gonna chat your head off too much. We're about to head on out, but I really wanted to take home. Stop self, stop self sabotaging. Okay, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a way of life that involves being fully present and grounded in each moment. It helps you separate from the past, the present, and thoughts from reality. It helps you choose how to respond to problematic situations or people. So I would say practice mindfulness as well. I practice that, and I know some of us don't always understand what that means. When we say live in a moment, do you know how easily it is for people to get in their head with situations? Whether it's did they mean it that way? Did they mean it this way? Oh, should I have did this? You have to be in the moment. Whether that's you grabbing your arm, grabbing a chair, knocking on the wall, you have to remind yourself that this is really happening. I'm being so serious, y'all. If you have a tissue, sometimes I keep a piece of tissue or a piece of paper in my hand, and never so often I'll rip a piece of it or something like that. Snap my bra strap or something that reminds me that this is really happening. Ever since I've been practicing mindfulness, things have been so much better. And I will be honest, I am a person who have been, told I'm a little delusional. So I know for me, I definitely needed that. Like for me, I'll grab an object that's in a space that I'm in. If I feel like I'm not in this moment, I'm drifting on because that was a protective thing for me, especially young. I lived in my head. Like you couldn't tell me I wasn't frolicking through a field half my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wasn't there. Like what the conversations, they were going nowhere. The environment, it's nothing memorable. You know what I'm saying? The people, same old same. I took my mind to other places, but that isn't healthy either. You have to be in the moment, and why you have to be in the moment is because you have to know what you're trying to get out of. Living in a land of delusion is a protective thing, but you can't stay there. You really are going through that. That really did happen. What is your next step? You have to decide that. And it's real. You have to decide you have to be here. You have to be in reality. You cannot think that that person did this to you and they still love you, did this to you and they still like you, did this to you and still want the best for you. You have to be real. You know what's not right and you know what's not wrong for you. From person to person, that does vary, but you cannot be delusional. We've lost too many people who have played the perfect victim living in the land of delusion. Wake up, shake it up, and make noise. You know, it was a thing. I want to say like either middle school, high school, where it was a lot of girls in the area and young people in general being kidnapped. And I didn't understand it until someone close to us, I didn't know the person, but someone who was popular was allegedly one of the people that got taken. And I'm like, it don't make sense. The person was so nice and this and that. And then I started hearing people say, well, they ain't even struggle. They probably ain't even fight back. From that day forward, I remember talking with one of my aunts, I think it was, and she was like, yeah, you always got to make a little noise. You know what I'm saying? Seem a little rowdy or something, especially when you by yourself and this and that. It's nothing wrong with moving through life and you expressing yourself. Sometimes we all get conformed to be that perfect, I don't want to say victim, but maybe that perfect subject. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we know you ain't gonna talk back. Oh, we know you da 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 da. Why not? What the rules say? You can't buck back. What the rules say? I can't defend myself at all costs. What the rules say? Let me be petite and quiet at all costs, so nobody in the world mess with you. No, even though you quiet and keep to yourself, the world will tap you on your shoulder. Act up. I'll tell y'all this right now. Let me pull up on y'all. Sometimes you only gotta act up 1 to 2 good times for people to leave you alone. And when I say act, go off. But you gotta protect yourself, okay? Don't be anyone's out. Don't be a victim for someone else. Life tries to victimize us as is. Don't willingly, you know what I'm saying, be the victim. But before I head on out, y'all, I do want to leave y'all with this so y'all won't think, I'm belittling anyone or bashing anyone because I have been told I can come off a little aggressive. So it's just because I care, but I want to leave you with this. Self-sabotage is not a character flaw. It is a set of behaviors, okay? But those behaviors are based on negative beliefs, preventing you from achieving your goals, okay? The life you envision for yourself is already in reach. Your homegirl does it. You know what I'm saying? Don't think I'm bashing you. I'm getting out of it too. Don't think I'm at the top of the ladder. We each on a ladder. I'm telling y'all, we each on one. I'm just talking to y'all while we climbing up. I am not at the top of that ladder. All that stuff I named, I did. Yeah, but I'm getting up out of it. You know what I'm saying? How I get thrown in a ditch with the ladder and a shovel and feel like I'm stuck. I ain't stuck. Prop that ladder up. Use the shovel to base yourself and climb out. Oh, I'm in a ditch. I'm in a ditch. How I'ma get out? Look around. You got all the tools around you, man. You ain't stuck, man. Stop self-doubt. Whatever you want, that is for you. If you're in a healthy state of mind and your ideas are what you want, then go for them. I am enough. I've done enough, and I am moving on. Before we head on out, I'm going to get into some of these comments. I want to thank y'all for spending time with me today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all climbing a ladder. I'm not at the top. Every day I get a little bit better at understanding myself, what I need to do, where I'm going, how to understand me. I was so worried about understanding other people to the point that I knew them, which is sad. I ain't even know me. Hmm. Mr. said, live off the wall, but respectfully. Okay. This generation is so sensitive. So what? Self care is always the best care. That's true. Affirmation, repeat mantras to yourself to believe in your worth and abilities. Practice self care. Make time to care for your body, mind, and spirit. Self acceptance, accept your real self. That's a big statement. Accept your real self. Who are you? Who are you behind your veil, your cloak? Who are you when you're by yourself, scrolling through that phone at nighttime? Who are you? Only you can tell us. Because the only thing anyone else can tell us are assumptions. Who are you? Sarone said, that's why I move the way I always been known to move. I do everything in my life for me, not for anybody else. I accomplish everything in my life for me, not to impress anyone. Yep. Because your goals are for you. Hey, Lamar. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Baddie setting boundaries. Stop self-sabotage. And remember this. Do the best you can with what you got. and I will see you on my next video. I want everyone in the sound of my voice to have a beautiful week, a blessed weekend, an awesome day. And just think right now, do I know who I am? I want you to be able to say yes. But if you cannot say yes, then hopefully throughout this video, there will be moments that can help you figure out the next step. Your homegirl is on a journey herself, Joe. We figuring it, you know how to talk about it? But in the midst of it all, we gotta get into this tea. Yes.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh!
Yes. You said, Jan, I love when you are aggressive. I just see it. Oh, thank you, Mr. P. I get passionate. Smalls, I get passionate, especially when I see me and other people, when I see the flunky friend, the flunky girlfriend. It's like I just want to help them, but I think the most I can do is this. Because when you try to intervene, not everybody takes it. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't have took it well either. People have to take the blindfolds off themselves, because the thing is, you're blindfolded, but your hands aren't bound. You can take the blindfold off yourself and free yourself. See you on the next one.